this film, Bart's biggest antagonist isn't a person, it's his past catching up to him. As an actor, how do you portray an internal reckoning without making it a big moment?
Good question.
Buddy. That's a good question. I mean, I'm not really sure how to answer that, but I can say from my own personal life, the rocket fuel that I use to chase and pursue my dreams, running from your past and running from your trauma is incredible rocket fuel. And then chasing a dream is equally incredible rocket fuel. And I had both going for me. And personally in my own life, you know, the world stopped during the pandemic and my past caught up to me. And it's not that my dreams were dashed, but, you know, the industry kind of halted. And so I certainly have some personal connections with what it's like to chase a dream and run from your past. And I tried to bring that on set.
Thank you.
If I Can Only Imagine asked what heaven is like, and even if asked what suffering is like, what question do you feel God is asking you now?
Oh, man. The question that's asked me now, I guess how much story is left to be told? Like, you know, I don't know if it's a question more of just like realizing that he's not finished with me yet. And are you still willing to tell the stories that, you know, and it's, that I probably convinced myself that, you know, I'm riding off into sunset and then things like this happen. And, you know, you do it long enough, you're like, you know, how relevant are we? And I feel like that the question I'm getting now is, are you still willing to keep doing this?
This covers what can be seen as adult struggles and different topics, but in playing Sam, how do you hope kids or younger viewers feel validated after watching the film?
I feel like it's important to know that we all really struggle with a lot of the same things. And at certain points as kids, we can kind of feel not heard or underlooked, and it's important to know that, I mean, our parents are kind of there for us, right? I mean, there might be moments when it feels like they're not having our best interest, but they're there to support us, and find that balance in which you can be chasing your dreams and safe and all the things that you need to succeed.
Each of you represents a different generation of this story. What did you learn from each other about faith, vulnerability, and listening?
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of stuck in the middle here. I'm a new parent, you know, I've got a young boy at home, and I'm coming out of my youth, and, you know, I'm closer to 40 than I'd like to admit. And it's such a whirlwind experience. I think of an hourglass, you know, it blossoms at the bottom and at the top, and I feel like I'm in the squeeze right now. And if I could just make it through, yeah, I don't know. It's been an honor to tell these stories.
Yeah, for me, I guess in the situation I'm in, as far as watching this movie made, there's definitely a faith of believing it's a story worth telling, and also having the faith to kind of put it in the hands of these amazing actors, and how they interpret the story has been it's been amazing to watch. And you know, the vulnerabilities, yeah, it's just the willingness to have the story out there, even when sometimes it's, you know, the things that we try to hide in our lives. But it's like, you know, if this brings somebody hope or helps somebody in healing, then it's worth it. And so it's just crazy that I'm in this position to have a story about, you know, my life told again, which is very weird, but I'm in.
Yeah, for me, it's interesting to be able to be the younger guy and feel and see how John and Milo really kind of worked through their processes and different things like that. I mean, this being my first film, there's a part of me that is like really hungry to be good and really hungry to do exactly what I think I need to do. But I think through this and learning the story, there's something so beautiful in the raw emotion and the messiness. Not that Milo and John were messy, but there's something beautiful in the way they're able to convey the raw emotion that they're feeling in that time.